Yeah, son. Word is born, kid. Anyways, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Cocktails and Intellect in the building right now.
Absolutely.
I am Young Cause,
And I am Ziggy Bailey,
the Ziggy Bailey,
the Zigster.
the Zigster.
And we got the Courvoisier popping. Now, this is your favorite.
Yes, this is. I mean, comparative to Hennessy, Hennessy's just a name. You know what I mean? This is up there.
Okay.
I mean, I could drink Douce as well, but them shits is expensive.
It is. Maybe Jay-Z will sponsor us at some point.
Possibly. That'll be dope.
Because I would love to have Douce on this show instead of
Yeah.
Courvoisier.
Yeah, that'll be dope. Have the dope banner in back.
Yeah.
Our logo with the Douce on it. You know what I mean? Like.
Yes, because you know
Yeah.
I'm like a trap nigga.
That's
I'm like a New York nigga, like in real life.
Yes, I think what is this, episode 4?
4.
I think by now the viewers are getting
The
it.
picture?
They're getting the
Okay.
picture. Don't be fooled by this the pretty dress and the lip gloss and all of that stuff. She carry razor blades in her ass. She carry razor blades in her mouth.
He's silly. I cut myself.
Like that, yeah.
I'm so clumsy.
You got to be really skilled at. People do that though. They're really
heard.
skilled at that.
I heard I was talking to
Yeah.
this lady from New York, and she was like, keep something about she used to keep razor blades in her hair, so she was Latino. So when you fight, like a chick, she'll grab your hair and she'll cut her hand up while she trying to grab your hair, and I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
It's real
So how did they
serious.
not keep from getting themselves cut
Right.
in the process
In their
of the
head.
melee?
Look, I don't know. Look. At that point, I got to get me a gun because I don't have time to either we gonna not fight
Razor
or I'm finna
blades in
shoot
the
you.
hair.
Yeah,
I
don't
heard
have time
about
for
that.
nothing else.
That's definitely some Latino shit.
It is. I thought it was like a
that's
New
like
York
that-
thing.
It sounds like it sounds like some Bronx shit to me.
I think she said something about Bronx. She was like, "You
Like-
from the Bronx?"
I know a chick.
she said.
I know chicks that carry razor blades in their mouth. My cousin used to carry razor blades in their mouth because they're like, fuck all of this, and just $1.50 your whole shit open. You know what I mean?
But who got that much shit popping to where they got to keep a razor blade in their mouth?
Huh. Welcome to New York City's 1980. 1980.
That's when motherfuckers needed to quarantine. Stay your ass in the house.
We
then.
should have been quarantined in the
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
Man, that was the 80s and
Don't
the
go
70s was
outside.
the dopest times, man. I wish I could go back and live through the 70s.
I hate the 70s.
What?
Now, I would have been cold-blooded through the 80s.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Badass little bitch.
Oh,
But in the
man.
70s, the colors were ugly. The bell bottoms were hideous. They wore sweaters with orange and green
Well-
and like throw up.
But just living through that experience with the music and the discos and then transitioning from disco to hip hop, because late 70s, late 78, 79 is when hip hop was birthed. And then the clothing style started changing. Then you had the pop locks, break dances, graffiti art, and that's when hip hop starting to come into play. You know what I mean? Yes, the whole
Yeah.
bell bottom thing and all of that
It was
stuff. I
hideous.
get it.
Just have me in the 80s like you did. Well, have me in the 70s.
I don't know. I could see you with the afro.
I can do
see-
the afro.
I can see you with that, with the bell bottom, soul training him up.
See, you doing too much.
No soul train. Don
I
Cornelius?
would have sold.
Just no.
But in something different. I don't know. Maybe a tennis skirt or something. I don't know. But just not.
A tennis skirt.
Did I just sound whack right then?
A tennis skirt in the 70s. Black.
Okay. So I guess it's a no.
Shit. Is that a no go?
It sounds like a no.
Yeah, that's it.
Before we get too deep, I want everybody to subscribe,
Yes.
like, follow us on Instagram,
Share.
share, and give us feedback because we want to hear from
Definitely.
you guys.
Definitely. Listen, man. We just starting out. You know what I mean? But we back like we never left. You know what I mean? It's just a passion that we had, and we just decided to come together and just talk
Make it happen.
on an intellectual level, and add some cocktails to it, see where it go. So again, we definitely are official now at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The logo's done
I'm
after
excited.
very extensive work and deep consideration.
Thanks to
my brother, you know what I mean, Legend Ray Moo, you know what I mean, Ella the architect. So yeah, man, we moving forward right now. I mean, I don't know what it is. Every time that we start a new episode, I feel nervous.
you do.
Yes, and I think that's good.
That's good. I feel excited.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm nervous with excitement. Or am I excited with nervousness? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. Is that a thing?
You could be nervous and excited.
Okay.
I feel like.
But whenever you you give birth to your baby, you want the baby to do well. You want to raise it right. You know what I mean?
You want it to be healthy.
Healthy and all of that.
10 fingers, 10 toes.
Got to keep the baby away from the haters.
Right.
Stuff like
people.
That. All the evils out there.
Yeah. Got to wash your hands before you come in there.
For real, all of that shit. But Ziggy and I are definitely gonna try to make this rock. You know what I mean? But
no, we're going to make this rock. Try.
Yeah.
That's a
try.
There
There is no try. Oh, sorry. That's my Star Wars Yoda voice. I don't know if it worked out well, but whatever.
I don't even know how Yoda sounds. So.
Yeah, I'm obviously the nerd here. You never seen Star Wars?
Does that make you a nerd, or does that make you just like?
But everybody knows Yoda's voice.
There's a lot of stuff that I don't know though, so it's okay. Like I don't know a lot about the coronavirus. I don't know a lot of stuff, so if I don't give a fuck, I just 100% do not give a fuck. Yeah.
So what do you give a fuck about?
Getting this money, okay?
Yeah, that's a given. That's a given.
I give a fuck about people giving a fuck about themselves, and not giving a fuck about what someone else has to say or about them. I give a fuck about raspberries. I give a fuck about. No, I love raspberries.
Hey, this is what you give a fuck about. Yes.
I give a fuck about some songs that I like a lot. I give a fuck about a lot of stuff. This Buddha head. I love this Buddha head. I give a fuck about my kids. I give a fuck about my goals. What am I supposed to be saying? Am I missing something?
I'm just listening because I'm like, wow, okay.
It's a weird
great.
ass
No,
list.
that's not even weird. No, not at all.
Not.
This is what you give a fuck about. You know what I mean? Everybody's different.
I love Zaxby's. I give a fuck about Zaxby's. Yes, I do give a fuck about lip gloss, but I like the MAC lip gloss. So I can't really say that I give a fuck about the lip gloss that I'm wearing right now, but it's okay. I lost my MAC one, and I have to get another one. I give a fuck about these nails. These are cute. I don't really give that many fuck about nails because you might see me with no nails. See, I got paint on them, everything. So maybe I don't give a fuck about nails.
That's when you was painting the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm a carpenter.
This girl do it all, man. Because she a carpenter. You heard that? You heard that shit?
Do it all.
Wow.
What do you give a fuck about?
Oh, man.
Courvoisier. I know that for a fact.
I'm very family orientated. I give a fuck about my family for real. Like that's no question.
I used to.
Yeah, but again, everybody's different. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's like a West Indian thing. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even say that because I know some island families that are fucked up. They don't give a fuck about each other at all.
And I know a lot of Hispanic families that like just don't play about each other.
Oh yeah. Like, but I consider them island. When I say West Indian, because to me all of that shit is West Indian.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm. Yeah, so like foreign.
Yeah. I tend to see the whole not giving a fuck about our family members in the whole American society. You know what I'm saying? Like Black America. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the island people, there's a little. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I don't.
Is it just the culture? It's
the culture too, and we grew up different. Like when you're in a shack, a real live hut. You know what I mean? With two rooms where you have 6 cousins and.
The cousins
12 sisters and 2 aunties trying to help y'all survive. You know what I'm saying? And
who grew up like this?
My mom and them.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like
maybe my mama did too.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you never know. I mean, because as the American culture, Black culture goes back in the day. You know what I mean? When with the slavery, they had there was about 20 of them shacked up inside one little house in one little room, and that aspect or that decade, that era could understand still like each other. As time went on,
okay.
I believe the government or the white man or whomever it was learned how to separate us, put us against each other.
They did a good job now. Which that video that we need to talk about, that is a great example of how separated we are.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, man. But anyways, yeah, my family I give a fuck about. I give a fuck about my rap music. I give a fuck about.
You give a fuck about your shoes.
You know what? I really don't give a fuck about my sneakers.
Really?
Nah, I just like sneakers. I mean,
So
not
that
to the
mean
point,
you give a fuck.
but not to the point where I give a fuck like that. Like the other day, I forgot who it was. I gave them a bag of sneakers to put inside those little bins that you could just like give away stuff. And it ended up. Matter of fact, it was Kendall. It ended up at her dad's house. He opened up that bag and was like,
"He ain't gonna get these to nobody
hold
but
up,
me."
I wear 9.5. What he giving those away for? Like, it's like, yo, these shits. This needs a little bit of wiping off or whatever. And it's just like, I just don't care about it. Like, you got people that care. Like, they'll hoard some shit and be like, maybe one day it'll be worth a lot of money. But I believe I'm a sneakerhead. You know what I mean? I'm just not.
You confusing me then.
No.
Because you do. If you're a sneakerhead, you give a fuck.
All right. But look, specifically, you said you give a fuck about your sneakers. Then I was like, nah, I don't. I am a sneakerhead. I give a fuck about sneakers.
Okay.
Not my sneakers. I mean, once I get them, you wear them. After a while, it's just like whatever. I got so many sneakers I haven't pulled out because I wore them. It's like a one-hit wonder.
It's like that with everything.
I will never pull those sneakers out again and wear them.
People. It's like that with cars. It's like that with houses. It's like that with everything.
Nah, see, I give a fuck about my cars.
Yeah, but once you've had it,
Nah, not me. I give a fuck about my cars. That's why I take care of my babies. You know what I mean? Like, I do all the mechanic work on my shit. Like, I don't even trust taking it to mechanics. I don't. I give a fuck about.
So you don't look forward to upgrading at any point?
Not if I'm maintaining it well. My car's pretty dope. You know what I mean? For the amount of mileage it has on it, for the year it is, and for the fact that I keep it maintained, I'm not looking forward to that. It's more bigger. I'd rather buy a new lens. I give a fuck about my camera equipment. I give a fuck about my studio and media equipment. You know what I mean? Shit that I have control over that I'm gonna make, money off of. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what this is about. I give a fuck about these nice new podcast mics and all of that shit.
Okay. See, now we getting somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, I give a fuck about food.
What do you guys give a fuck about?
Yeah, what do you guys give a fuck about?
It'd be interesting to know what people give a fuck about.
Oh, and I give a fuck about sex a lot. That's really important to me.
There was a question I wanted to ask you because a guy that I know said that he enjoys going down on a girl and pleasuring her. He'd do the whole thing. Sometimes he don't even want to fuck. And I heard you say that same thing before.
Yeah.
What is it with that?
I can only speak for me. It turns me on. And of course, listen, I'm not a retard. I'm fucking 40 years old here. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna fuck.
Right.
But just the sentiment that that could possibly happen and if she did not want to fuck after that, then okay, cool. Did you come? Did you bust your nut? If not, let me keep going then.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a sickness. Is that a sickness, ladies and gentlemen? Or
it's just a preference.
It's a preference?
Is it a preference? It's just a thing.
I mean, some guys use that
to get
in. You know what I mean?
Right. Because once you get it. But he was like
I've been in situations where I've done that.
He's like with his girl, yeah, he'd definitely do it and then want to have sex or if somebody he liked a lot. But he's like, if not, I just.
But see, that's the thing though. I don't know what he's talking about. If it's a random girl, ain't gonna be no me eating her out.
Right.
Nah. And if I'm doing that to you, I mean, it's because I like you in some form and fashion, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. Like, I'm not just gonna go down here to go down. And then you tell me, oh, nah, we not fucking. Yeah, you tripping. Where we met? In the club? Just, an hour or two ago?
Let me drop you off.
Tripping, cuz.
Yeah, well, no, that's. Well, I guess people do that too, but that's just too much.
What you mean? What's too much? Hold on.
Like take somebody from the club and just immediately.
It's happened. Let's be clear.
I know.
Oh, let's be.
I know.
When you got enough of this shit in your system,
ain't no telling what you'll do, huh?
When
the Henny's in the system, ain't no telling when I fuck 'em will I diss 'em. That's what they be yelling. I'ma pimp my blood. I'll replay some.
Oh, was that
Drunk
Rick Ross
off
or
Chris?
Was that Biggie?
That was Jay-Z.
No.
Drunk off Chris.
No.
Mommy on E. Can't keep a little model hands off. Oh, that was Biggie.
That was Biggie?
Yeah.
It sounded like Rick Ross.
Oh. So did Rick Ross try to sound like Biggie a little bit?
shit. That's another. I don't want to get into that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now ain't the time. Anyway,
that's a tough one.
I hope not.
Huh. We might have to save that topic for
he
top
lost
5.
too much weight. He no comparison. I mean, there was no comparison before.
Physically, all right, lyrically and physically, there is no comparison. But certain cadences, you could say, all right, is Ross trying to pull a,
Yeah, absolutely,
like a Biggie move?
So I just want him to give it up. You want him to keep going?
It's Rose though. No idea is
What the fuck
original.
that mean?
No idea is original. There's nothing new under the sun. It ain't what
I
you do,
agree.
but how it's done. So I mean, Biggie's gone. You know what I mean? Like, okay, these younger generations who don't even listen to Biggie like that, now they have something in which I feel, kind of sounds like Biggie in certain cadences. And as long as I understand that, I'm fine with it. They may not. You think he needs to give it up?
If that is what he was going for, if that's just him being him, then no.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. They had a list of rappers from Florida, and one needed to go. So I say that to say this: Ross was on that list, and you know what's going to happen on the next top 5 Dead or Alive?
It's rappers from
It's
Florida.
It's gonna be Florida rappers.
Oh, okay.
Factuals. It's got to be. Because I was shocked as to who the fuck they had on that list. I was just like,
Who?
what? See, and a lot of these rappers we don't know. These is young boys with the doodle braids and shit. Talk about the name Lil Quirk or some shit. Like it's got those cats
Who
on it.
made this list?
Look, listen. It had Ross on it.
Who was qualified to make this list?
I don't know, but it was interesting because you had Trick Daddy and Ross on a list with these new era young boys, and Plies. I was just like, what the fuck? I don't think Plies has made a great enough body of work for him to even be on.
Yeah, he's not on any great hit list. He's funny as fuck, though.
But the other young rappers they had on there, then it's almost like you had to throw Plies in there. It's interesting. I think we can have a discussion about that.
I'd like to see it.
For sure.
How
Anyway,
many fucking rappers are from Florida?
You didn't know that there was that many rappers from Florida?
Yeah, who else do you have? You have Rick Ross. Is that Ace Hood? Is he from Florida?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question. T-Pain is from Florida. And they ain't even had that motherfucker.
Kind of like a rap singer.
Shit, you want to put Drake in? See, that's the thing. I be hating that shit. They put Drake in the category of rap and they quick to put him in the category of singer only because he does it so well.
I don't put Drake in a motherfucking thing.
God
First
damn,
of
that
all.
sounded hostile.
So,
You don't like Drake?
I like some of Drake music.
Why don't you put Drake in a motherfucking thing, though?
Because
She said I don't put him in a motherfucking thing.
If I'm thinking about like rappers, I'm definitely not adding any rappers that sing, because they're offering something different than I would consider a rapper offering me.
Wow.
That's more pop.
I wish the masses would think like that.
You don't feel
I
like
wish
that?
the masses would think like that. But hold on, they was putting Ja Rule in that rap category still. He was the damn founder of fucking.
You think it's because he's black? Maybe it's because he's black.
Wait, hold on, Drake is black, ain't it?
Sometimes.
Oh, fuck me.
Maybe.
He too light skinned for you? Is that what it is?
No, is he? I mean, I like some color, but I like some light people too. But no, I don't think he's too light for me. I kind of think he's overrated.
Oh wow, overrated as far as what?
I do like a lot of. He got them hits. That's why I say he poppy. He knocked them hits out the park. He got the bitch hits now. But would I consider him like in the same category as I would like a Jay-Z or a J. Cole or a Jadakiss? Somebody who, when I listen to them, they spitting bars. I would say no.
That Drake could spit.
A lot of people say that.
That man, I wish he would just choose one. That's my thing. Stop this singing shit. Leave that shit
But
to Tory
I like
Lanez,
some of the singing
Yeah,
shit.
I bet you because you're a female. You're like, oh shit, that shit sounds poppy.
No.
I can shake my ass.
You
and
know
in the
me as a
club, like-
female. When I listen to rap, I want to hear a nigga talk about It's principle.
that
I had to
street
cut
shit,
you
right?
off, but you handed me the scissors. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I don't
okay.
want you to sing after that.
Okay.
I'm not in the singing mood
Okay.
after that.
All right.
I'm
bet.
like, yeah, shit, I had
Bet.
to cut that bitch off. Handed me the scissors. Yeah, it was your fault. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So,
wow. Well, look, let's raise our glasses to no singing Drake.
no, I like singing Drake.
No, but you got to choose one. Them bars of the singing.
I'm going to say the singing because the bars, I don't go to him for bars. I go to him when I want to dance. Do that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Fine.
When I'm like in deep thought and I'm like,
to singing
the-
Drake.
you know what I'm saying? I'm putting on some Jay-Z. Like,
Was that your toast to singing
no,
Drake?
no, I was
Oh,
Drake.
you was trying to show people how you get down in the club when you listening to singing Drake?
No, what? No, I'm saying when I'm listening to bars.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm, sipping my drink, and I'm in the zone, and I'm not dancing. I'm like,
The head nod.
yeah, because I'm
Where
feeling
where
it.
was we at? We was playing the Fab joint,
Yeah,
right?
him
we
and
was,
Jadakiss.
We was sitting over there by the 534 District Scratch Kitchen, as a matter of fact, and I think we was in my car, and we was
Yeah.
pumping that shit
Loud.
And, and you was like she was really like that head nod was real. She was just, and the hands was like, she was spitting the bar. I was like, oh, nigga,
Sometimes,
what?
deep down inside, there is a trap nigga in there.
That's pretty dope though. That you a bar aficionado. You know what I mean? Like when you hear bars,
You would call me an aficionado?
I mean, because what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of females that I've been around, and they'll hear me rocking something with some
It'll go over
bars,
their head.
and they're bobbing their head because they see me doing it.
Yeah.
But then it's like it's only a few that'll be like, "Yo, did you hear what this motherfucker?"
Yeah, I'd be like,
just
you need to
said?"
rewind that.
Yo, look what he just said.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I call you an aficionado, especially because of the fact that, and it's messed up to say you are a female that can catch those bars. You know what I mean? It's rare. It's rare.
Huh.
It's rare, and you'll sit there, like I said, and you'll bob your head to it, and you'll repeat after him, and you'll remember that shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's pretty dope.
Just-
To
Well, thank you.
female bar aficionados, all right? Salute to y'all. All the females that know what bars is about.
And they don't want no singing in between the bars.
Right,
God
right.
damn me.
Well, speaking of that, right? We're gonna go ahead and no chaser this whole thing out. You know what I
Yes.
mean, for the next segment, we got something. Speaking of bars, we got something to talk about. Heavy. I'm gonna try to pull it up and everything like that, so y'all can kind of hear it and witness that. But we definitely got to talk about that one. 'Cause
Yes.
I was listening and I was just like, that's the thing about battle rap. Sometimes that just be killing me. Like, hey, first and foremost, what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? And everybody's like, ooh, oh,
Right.
shit,
They
son.
just as dumb as them. So I love battle rapping. And I even understand talking about a nigga kids in the battle rapping. But it is the manner in which he was speaking about that man's children that it just really stated something very loud and clear.
We'll get
And it's not even about the guy and his kid. It's about the rapper who was saying it.
So yeah, we'll be back. We're gonna come right back to y'all with our no chaser
No
segment.
chaser.
Like
Here
this
it
is raw
come.
and uncut. Like whatever the fuck I say goes, whatever she say goes. We don't give a fuck. It's just it's uncut, raw, no chaser.
Stay tuned.
You dig? Yeah. So we're back and ready to get right into it though.
Have you guys had a cocktail yet? Because I think it's time for you guys to
I'm hoping that they have one already
have a cocktail. Por favor.
on us. Have one on us.
One day.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna invite y'all out to sit down with us live while we record, and drinks are on us.
Yeah.
Remember, Young Cause said that because Ziggy's like, okay, yeah.
I'm just going with the flow.
Drinks is on him. Word up. But yeah. So
You want me to play the video?
I mean, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Look, listen, the no chaser segment here is just about talking about, even if it's
It
a
don't matter what it is
specific
we have
thing,
to say.
but whatever it is, say what you want to say how you feel about it.
nothing else.
Raw, uncut, cuss, scream, whatever you got to do, let it out. It's
Yep.
raw. You know what I mean? So we are
Raw.
discussing at this point. Do we even know the rapper's name? The battle rapper?
No.
Let me see. Battle rapper goes viral after. Is this the one you were about to play right here?
Either one of those.
Okay.
This one, or I don't know. This
Because
one looks like it's
this
just
is pretty long. Yeah, this looks like the
actual
one that
other
made
people are
him viral.
talking on those, I think.
Okay, yeah, let's just play this one right here.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna just play it, right? You know, and play it on speaker. I'm gonna have it up on the screen for y'all, but I'm also gonna try to research that cat's name.
Okay.
Look at your daughter and look at my daughter. And look at our baby mamas. Your baby mama black. My baby mama strapped, light skin, cute as shit. Your baby mama's this. That means Pop, you're a rapper. Your daughter's features gonna be ludicrous. Now when I tell you this, I'm not trying to hate, but every time I put up a picture on Facebook of my daughter, she get like 500 likes. Every time you put up a picture of your daughter, she only get 8. I hope that little learn how to fight, because you and her look alike. Her life gonna be hard as shit. Your daughter gonna be hard to want. My daughter gonna be hard to get. Your daughter gonna be hard to duck. My daughter gonna be hard to hit. My daughter gonna be called my daughter. Your daughter gonna be called a... Your daughter gonna grow up black, tits on flat, and be saggy in the waist. She gonna fucking suck every nigga that give her attention. And after she do, they gonna say, sadly, I need my space. She gonna be getting bent over in them Bent Harbor backwoods getting trains ran on her. And when you ask her where she been, she gonna say, Daddy, it was a date. Your daughter gonna have high insecurities and low self-esteem because she grew up with a gap and look like Daddy in the face. Your daughter gonna be a little broke bitch. She gonna do anything for a pair of Reeboks.
So what was
They didn't play what the other guy said?
No, but I mean, I mean, the whole concept was that there was something about his particular set of bars that you wanted to point out in particular. Was it about the whole light-skinned thing? I mean...
It just shows how deep into slavery we still are.
Ooh.
That he is African American and he thinks something is wrong with having dark brown skin. And his skin is dark brown. He hates himself.
So okay.
Only thing that has value to him is anything that is lighter skin, not dark skin.
Because he technically said that about... Didn't he say that about himself? He said that about himself, right? Or he said it about his girl? He was like, look at my skin and look at your daughter's skin or something like that. Was he talking about his daughter?
No,
and
he was talking about their daughters. The first and foremost, it is battle rap. And women and children are a part of war, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But he could have approached it and not spoke about their skin complexion, because that doesn't make him win a battle. Except for the one that's inside of him that's going on, he needs to focus on that one, because
that's a battle
he hates
in him.
himself.
Honestly speaking, I think his shit was trash.
It really wasn't
Shit
even
was
a battle.
trash. And I don't know what other dudes
It
said,
wasn't, yeah.
or whatever, but I'm looking
whack
for the
as
sharp swords.
fuck.
I mean, I'm from the era of like, you got to sharpen your swords, and mind you, battle rapping is different from back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the way he brought up, look at my daughter, she light skinned. Look at your daughter, she dark skinned. That was the whole thing. That
was
kinda
whack
got
as
me.
fuck
I was
to
just
start. Like, really?
Where are you going with that? And what message are you trying to put out there? Because let me tell you something. These battle rappers, they don't fucking freestyle shit. They literally write their
the
shit
stuff
down. So you took time to think about this, and I'm sure you told one of your boys or your girl or whoever, and they co-signed that shit.
They're just as dumb as he is.
I'll go and try to find his name again, but Giorgio Casper or something like that. Dude, you trash. I don't give a fuck what you say.
You whack as fuck.
Whack as fuck,
Just
bro.
because you hate yourself so much.
Yeah.
Because
that was trash.
And then he started talking about the likes. My daughter, I get like this many likes when I post a picture. Who the fuck gives their life or children value based on the number of likes they get?
Right. But you know what the funny thing too? I saw
Disgusting.
If he was that clever, I think I saw where his bar was going. He said his daughter get so many likes or whatever, and then he said the other dude's daughter only gets 8. Gets 8. Then he jumped into how much of a whore she was. She only gets 8. 8 out.
That wouldn't make her a whore.
That's where I get. Okay, I get that. I think that's where he was trying to go, because the way he tried to use that as a punch, I was like, hey, whoa.
No,
My
he
daughter
was
gets
saying that his
250
daughter gets
something
more
likes.
He said 500.
500 or something like.
Yeah.
Your daughter only gets 8. He could have said 7. He could have said 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trust me, I believe that man used the number 8 to specify that his daughter gets 8. And mind you, it doesn't make her a whore, but we're talking about his daughter, young daughter. So that's where the whole.
He says his daughter's gonna be hard to get. First of all, she's gonna be dumb as fuck because you're her father. So she's gonna be so easy to get.
Oh man.
And she ain't gonna be fucking for Reeboks. She probably gonna be fucking for like Forever 21 stuff.
Oh shit. Are we throwing shots at this guy?
Or are we?
Are we? This is our opinion, right?
Do we feel
I mean, fuck
sometimes?
that.
This straight no chaser.
It ain't no chaser up in this motherfucker.
I'm just
man.
saying.
If you'd like to come on the show, good sir, and talk to us about your
Yeah, I want to understand
your
where you
bars
were
and where
coming
you was
from
going
with that, and
you know
why
what I
you
mean?
hate yourself so much.
Real,
Why do
B.
He's like, look at your girl, look at mine. She light skinned bad. What the fuck do light skin have to do with being bad? I know a whole bunch of black ass badass bitches. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Black, dark black, bad,
ASAP. I think
real
that's what bothered
shapes,
everybody, though.
smart.
I think that's what bothered everybody. I think that's what it was. I mean, because everything else he was saying was
only
bullshit.
has that's. Have you ever heard the term "white is right" and black is? You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was completely confirming, or he was agreeing with whatever white person made shit like that up.
Yeah.
Yes, he's been so conditioned by society, which the government or white people decide that
Even his
that dark
conditioning has been
skin,
conditioned.
dark skin is bad or negative or it's
Probably got a white
ugly.
girlfriend.
He probably does. Or she's mixed with something and he thinks that's super tight because she's mixed because there's no value in his own color.
Right. Wow.
And his mama taught him that. Good job.
Ooh, but what if it was his daddy, though?
Good job.
Do you believe that, though? I mean, do you think that falls on the mama or the daddy?
Both.
If there was a 2-parent household.
Both. But I'm sure it falls on both. And it just falls on at his age now, it falls on him. He a grown ass man.
Right. Yeah.
He can decide
to
say
change
no.
the stigma.
He can reprogram his own, psychology.
What
he
he
can
reprogram his conditioning.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what you said. He can reprogram his I didn't hear the word conditioning. Yes, he can. He can reprogram his own thought process. But he's not smart enough to even understand that there's a flaw in his thought process. That takes some intelligence to say, no, I'm fucked up for saying that there is something wrong, first of all, with that little girl because of the color of her skin, which is the same as mine. So what does this say about me and how I feel about myself? Why do I think that my child or my daughter has to have some lightness in her skin to be of any value in this world? Which society says that, but it's on us to reclaim our own value.
This is a real thing. This is a
real
I think
thing.
I think it's even more of a deeper discussion than just this battle rap shit just went on. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
real life.
This is real life shit that's happening on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Like
That's why it's disgusting.
it was almost like that one time. I don't know if we discussed this somewhere else, but remember that one time this lady was doing her daughter's hair, dark black skin. You know what I mean? Braiding her hair, and she said something about how she felt ugly or something like that, and then the mother just had to stop and was like, nah. I mean, this shit went viral. Did you see that video?
No.
Wow, I gotta find
It would have made me cry.
That shit is crazy.
Because that is the inner struggle of all African American girls. Because in this world, if you are not white, if you're not Hispanic, if you are not something other than black with textured hair, you are not beautiful. And that's why it's a slap in the face when the kings of our culture go off and be with white women, like Jeezy going to marry this Chinese lady. Or whatever the fuck she is, Vietnamese, whatever.
Okay, well,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I want people to understand this. You know what I mean? And again, this is why this is no chaser. I think you have a very deep thought process behind this whole conversation because of what you've been through. When people find that out, they're gonna, not never once will anybody come up here on our show or tag us in our show and, like, without some actual facts, be like, we're hypocrites. Like, we're going to keep it all the way 100. And right now, it's a no chaser segment.
Let's do it.
Ziggy, why is it that you're so passionate about this? What have you went through?
Because I know 100% for a fact that there is a feeling of supremacy they do feel superior, or I would say white people, but I don't even think only white people feel superior. Any race that is not darker, their skin is not as dark as ours, feels superior to us. But I can say that about white people because my son is half white. Okay, so I had a child with a white man, which we grew up as kids together, and that makes it any difference. But I am not attracted to white men, nor I don't think he is attracted to black women. We were attracted to each other because we cared about each other as friends. I think that is the only reason we dated.
So you don't think that he was attracted to black? You think he was attracted of the thought of being with a black woman, or the thought of being superior?
He loved me as his friend.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That is what made him attracted.
So you believe white people can be friends with black folk, but they shouldn't be with them?
Or just from my experience, no. And I took every single thing that I could from my experience, and it was not a bad experience. Let me say that. It just really let me know that the culture is culture for a reason, or we all would have been born the same color. We would have all been born in the same culture. We would have all been born the same thing if we were just supposed to be doing. So you understand the struggles of an African American woman. You understand when I wake up in the morning and my hair is curly coming out of my head that it's not nappy or there's nothing wrong with me. You're a black woman. And I had a black boyfriend in the past tell me texture is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We've been trained to think that texture is not. That's why we always trying to straighten our hair and curl it and wear it some way other than the way it grows out of our head, because we've been trained to believe that is ugly and it's not done. But so like I said, I had a child with a white man, but I learned so much from him, a lot of good things, and I learned a lot of bad things about the white culture. And I know for a fact that they do think that they're better with us. A lot of things that they say, a lot of things that they do, and they don't even know it. They're conditioned too.
The younger.
Yes, if you grow up with
white
parents who feel a certain way, yeah. And when I say, because they don't even know it when they get angry or when they get a certain, it seeps out, and you be like, and you'll think like, you have to feel a certain way about black people to ever say something like that. Like once he told my brother his sister, whom is 100% white, could never date a black man. He didn't say he couldn't date a hood black man. She couldn't date a hood black man, or she couldn't date a certain type of black man. Any black man. So when white women date black men in their culture, if they're not rich and, white people value them in some way,
it's a problem.
She can't come back.
Right.
She's trash after that.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and we have been conditioned to think that we are trash. We've been conditioned to feel like we are trash as we are. And that was just one of the many things that really helped me understand these people think that they are better than us.
Okay, now some people will argue you should love who you love and all this other stuff.
You should.
All right, yeah, you should. Do you? Oh, so all right. So I'm asking you: do you see yourself possibly ever falling in love with another person outside of your black race?
Probably not. No,
okay.
Not ever again.
But if love is love, and you can love whomever,
that don't mean you're meant to be with them. Fuck them.
Are you able to at that point condition your mind to learn how to just love? For the aspect of being with someone in a relationship, only your black folk.
What do you mean? Wait.
Well, I mean, like,
rephrase
because
it.
if love is love, and you should be able to love whomever you want. You don't know when it's going to hit. It's going to hit like a ton of bricks, and if you just love them, you love them. But from what you're saying that I don't give a fuck how I feel about anybody outside of my black race.
It's a no.
It's a no. Okay, that's all I was asking.
And I say that because in order to really, you have to get really comfortable with, or not being proud of yourself in your own race, in your own heritage. To really just be like, I love him, I'm gonna be with him. When you proud of who you are and your complexion, your texture, when you're proud of being a black man or a black woman, you want your children to look like black men and black women.
Facts.
Smart people want their offspring to look like
Smart black
them.
people. And notice,
Smart people, period. We're just the only ones who don't feel like our own race is good enough to look like us. Okay? So, and I've participated in the extinction of the African American family.
shit.
And
now,
that won't happen again.
Well, no, I was just about to say, notice we're rarely using African American family until just a moment ago. And I know why she said what she just said, because she's African American. And I continue to use the word black because as I was born in America, my whole family's Trinidadian,
right,
or some type of Jamaican or something. You know what I mean? And a lot of them were born in the islands, but I'm a firm believer in we black because they was going through the same thing that Black Americans were going through when they got over here off the boats, whatever the case may be. Just like people, these white folks don't look at this person and say, "Oh, look at that Haitian guy."
Absolutely not.
They be like, "Look at this black Negro or nigger or whatever."
But you throw Hispanics and Latinos in that also.
I do,
and they are not.
Well, and that's another topic, and I can literally break down why I feel the way I feel. We may not agree, but I'm gonna tell you this much: my grandfather. Black as they come. From Venezuela. Black as they come. Right? Black as they come. He went through the same struggles as a darker skinned person.
Well, that's a real thing.
We did.
Yes. They still go through that today.
You know what I mean?
The ones who look blacker
than black.
I'm not talking about when we see Hispanic or Latino, whatever. The picture they're gonna put up is not the one that looked like your grandfather.
Exactly. It's a white looking one.
Exactly.
And that's why there is a systemic racism between, for instance, in Dominican Republic, you got the lights, the dogs. It's even in Trinidadian and Guyanese culture.
Yeah.
The Indian ones, the Indian lighter skin ones, the darker black skin ones don't get along. Same thing in Trinidad. And it sickens me to my stomach. Yeah. But you see it. All of the ones that are more Indian looking, like straight coolie hair, they got all the money, they got all the gold, while we sitting there in the backyards and thing.
Just like white people
here
and black people. Exactly. It's disgusting, but it is the only thing we can do is educate ourselves. He has failed to educate himself about himself.
And more. Oh, that one rapper cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, man. I really honestly hope that there's an explanation as to what made him come up with that bar.
Okay.
I really hope there's an explanation.
You willing to hear one?
I'm willing to hear one. I am.
I just want an apology. That was fucked up. I don't give no fucks about no explanation. There is no explanation. You're a black fucking man. You don't sit here and degrade your own color. He dark as fuck. You don't do that shit on video. What about the other dark little girls that are growing up in this world and it's a black man sitting here telling them they ain't shit because they black? Who the fuck else they gonna feel like gonna love them if a black man don't love them? I know you. When you go outside and the police chasing you and shit like that, I know you. I understand your life.
Right.
White bitch can't understand that. You go to jail, she breaking up with your ugly ass. You can't take care of her, you not rich, she dumping your ugly ass. I'm going through the struggle with you because I know the struggle and I got your back.
That could be another issue. No. For what? No chaser.
Calm me the fuck down.
That. No chaser. That could be the issue too. A lot of black men don't feel like the black woman has their back.
And we haven't for a long time because we didn't feel like they had our backs.
And look, and then it's a tit for tat.
It's dumb. But guess what? I know for a fact we are supposed to uplift the black man. I wrote a whole book about it. Now we can only do our part. Y'all got to do y'all's by yourself. But I'm all for uplifting him.
Well, why can't
supporting him?
Why can't we do it together?
We shall.
So, with that being said, it could literally go deeper and deeper and deeper. We could just go down a rabbit hole. I'm telling you, that one situation with old rapper dude sparked this whole shit. I ain't never seen Ziggy this on edge, but this is what No Chaser's about. I want her to sweat. I want her to be angry. God damn it. Because I'm
Why
going
you want me to
to
be
have my
angry?
episode on the
Yeah.
next No Chaser, and I'm going to have some shit to talk about, and she going to
I'm
pat me on the
serious.
back and make sure I'm all right.
All
But anyway,
the fucking kings of the culture, they want to go like Jeezy. He going to marry this fucking Chinese lady. You know what the fuck make Jay-Z and Beyonce so cold, the fuck blooded? Because both of them black, both of them rich, and both of them, they together, they a family. He ain't letting no white bitch get in power because of who he is. Fuck that. He probably fucked them all. And I hope he did. But when he bringing a bitch home to the castle, she black. White bitch can't run this castle.
Ooh.
Period.
Hey, what's up to all my white friends? Y'all cool as shit.
I love my white friends.
I mean.
My grass wouldn't get cut if I ain't have white
Oh,
friends.
shit. Wow.
But that don't mean that does not mean I'm supposed to be with a white person.
Okay, no, I get it. I get it.
My
get it.
white friends are my white friends,
get it.
and my black man will be my black man.
Had to take a quick break there, you know what I mean? Woo
Yeah.
side Ziggy down, you know what I mean?
Nam yo renge kyo,
Yum,
nam yo
yum,
renge kyo, nam yo renge kyo.
Nam yo reggae music. What?
What?
I'm not sure what the fuck you just said, but that shit sounded
Nam
soothing.
yo renge kyo.
Wait, is it?
Have you ever seen What's Love Got to Do with It? Tina
Yes,
Turner movie?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Is that what she doing? She was throwing. Okay, no, it's that way.
Or
That
however
way?
you want to hold your hands.
Oh, okay, because it looked like I was throwing a gang sign a second ago.
You can. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, okay, hold on.
Nam yo renge kyo, nam yo renge kyo.
Num,
Which
num,
I never chant.
Yum 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 yum. No, that's not it.
Yum 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 yum.
See, now a nigga hungry, cuz.
Yeah,
Fuck this
that'll
shit.
work.
Anyways, yo, listen. So that was our little
No
segment,
chase.
No Chaser. And
How you feel about that? Because
trust me, we're gonna start having people, I assume, like either on the show or chiming in about specific topics when it comes to that, for sure, for sure. Same thing with our top 5 that are alive.
yeah.
Same thing with our sexment. You know what I mean? But, you know, we literally just testing the water. We seeing how it go. I love the energy that just transpired. We need more of that. I wish it was somebody else other than me chiming in, because I was almost scared that she was about to just
Snap.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was finna start preaching because niggas got the game fucked
You
up.
should have. It was no
You got
chaser.
Kanye with Kim. You got,
Ooh.
and y'all know I love 50
I mean,
Cent.
we can go on and on.
Y'all know I love 50 Cent. I ain't seen him put a black bitch on yet. So
Wait, what?
that is just,
He was with Vivica.
and he be talking so bad about Vivica.
Oh, okay.
Everything after that, and I think that was just for him to know he made it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's when he
Okay.
was young.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
don't fuck with the black bitches no more.
For real?
I mean, I haven't really seen it.
I think he'll fuck with you though.
Why?
Cause you fine as shit.
It's a lot of fine black bitches.
Nah, son, you don't understand what I'm saying, right? You're not like them other ones because you're not. See, 50 is you have to understand, these artists are in a different caliber of space, if you would. So
True.
they have the same way that when we go to a club every other week in the same city, we're gonna see the same goddamn people.
Yeah, we in the same. We on a different wavelength.
Right. So they're 50 don't go to certain places that we go to. He's conformed to going to places in which his status brings him to.
Right.
And
I
trust
agree.
me, 9 times out of 10, half the women in there are in there because they know somebody in that. You know what I'm saying? So it's usually the same goddamn women too.
Yeah, you proving my point.
So I said what I said about you because they ain't never seen nobody like you before.
yeah, well, I'm ready. You
I'm telling you, we gonna have 50 on the show for Ziggy. I promise you.
don't do it. Just don't do it.
We gonna have 50 on the show for Ziggy. I
You
promise you
silly.
that. But
and who else? Like, it's just very rare that you see an African American man these days of money and power and that's what I love when you see Denzel. I love Jada and Will. I love Morse Chestnut loves his wife. I love D.L. Hughley, his wife.
what's dude from Power? Ghost is the real chest.
Stone Cold white bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Stone Cold
I
white.
know.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
And you know what? When the whole time I was in a relationship for 6 years with the white man.
It's pretty short, but yeah.
That's short. The entire time, I was never comfortable. Because I knew when I was at the height of my career or whatever it is that I was to do in the African-American community, I didn't want a white man next to me. I was never comfortable. Like, I didn't let him come certain places with me. I didn't let...
Oh, shit.
Yes, it was a real... And that's how I knew this ain't for you,
But why
bitch.
were you comfortable having sex with him?
I don't know. It took me a while to get comfortable with that, too.
And when did you get uncomfortable with having sex with him? When you got, what is it, knowledge or something? I'm assuming
I
that
never
you
got
gained
uncomfortable.
You gained some type of knowledge.
That was just over the years learning how they operate and how they do view African American people. Like I said, it wasn't not even like we had bad moments, but it wasn't like a horrible relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It just we weren't meant for each other. It was never to be.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't supposed to be. So I learned what I was supposed to learn from it, and I'm taking what I did learn and I'm applying it to my own culture. That is what that relationship was for. It just resulted in us having a child also.
Well,
But yeah, I never wanted a white man next to me on the red carpet. I never wanted a white man next to me when I'm in meetings with Oprah and all these other people.
so
who I will
the
be
masters
meetings
will
with.
say that you're racist.
This possible.
You're
just
just gonna,
playing.
wait, you're just gonna leave it at that?
No, I'm just like I'm not racist at all.
I personally don't think black people can be racist.
Like
I
what
don't
the
think-
fuck? How
I don't
can we
think
be
we
racist?
can be racist.
The shit that's
I
been
do
done
know
to
for a
us.
fact that I'm very biased.
We're reacting.
I'm biased as
We're
shit.
reactist.
Reactors, right?
We're reactist.
Word. That's the fuck we are reactors.
But no, I did not want a white man next to me because I don't like white people. I didn't want a white man next to me because I'm proud of that I'm a black woman. And I just want the same thing next to me. Is that bad?
Well, we're all humans.
And we're all different
Having
cultures.
a human next to you should be the thing that you should be focused on. This is what a white reporter would say to you.
Oh, well, he will be a black human. He will be a human
He will be
being.
a human of the darker skinned.
Or it'll be my dog, something. I don't know. It's just I
Wait.
wasn't going to be comfortable with him.
When you mean like your homie or your dog?
My fluppy.
Did you just call it a fluppy?
It's a fluffy puppy. It's my fluppy.
So on that note, I will not. No, ladies and gentlemen, episode 4 is in the books. No chaser, cocktails and intellect. It's your boy Young Cause.
And it's your girl Ziggy.
All right, so look, listen, man, we gonna be back next time around, episode 5. Again, like, share, subscribe.
All of it.
You know, go check us out on YouTube. All
Email
that,
us.
You know what I mean, shit, yeah, email us. You know what I mean? We got the email coming up. You know what I mean? candypodcast@gmail.com.
Spell it out.
Yeah,
Because that's deceiving.
CANDI podcast@gmail.com. But I mean, technically, it's CNI podcast, but it's Candy Podcast. What do you want me to do?
I'm not racist.
Our options were limited.
I'm just very aware.
She's still trying to cover her ass. But anyway.